Ruffin, Kiana Johnson, Ronnie Bell, Lady Walker, Sydney Howard, Taylor White. Coach, what are some of the things that you noticed in tonight's game with so many different options that you have, including your substitutes that you can make? How are you going to prepare for the tournament?
We are very fortunate to have a good deal of depth. I'm excited about our starting lineup. In fact, we did tweak our starting lineup, switching Jamaica Ruffin in for Ashley Smith. Ashley Smith is small and quick. Jamaica Ruffin is a little bigger. We thought that she matched up better with number 2 for Wheeling Jesuit, someone her size with her body girth. And I'm just thrilled that we can kind of pick and switch things around to find better matchups for the teams that we play. I think that has really been one of our advantages. One of the things I'm excited about going up against West Liberty is that we're a little bit taller than they are across the board. We've got a little bit more height in Lady Walker and Taylor White. That's just a hard combination to be able to stop. And then Kerrigan Awkward, one of the subs that you mentioned that we could bring in. Kerrigan Awkward gave us some great minutes yesterday and today. She had 6 rebounds yesterday. But the thing we like about her is her length. She's able to defend guards and forwards, and she can shoot the 3. So she actually got to the free throw line, connected on both of her free throws. So I was really excited just about how things are working out with our depth and our ability to match up with the teams we faced.
Questions from the floor?
Coach, it seems like you had problems with the inside game. Yesterday, young ladies were able to control the paint, but today, offense was very stagnant in the paint. What was going through your thoughts?
Again, today's game was similar to yesterday's game from the standpoint they had some shooters that could shoot, and they were able to bring another shooter off the bench, number 32. So when you decide that you're not going to let somebody beat you by the 3, the first thing people think is that you're not guarding the inside. Well, we're guarding the outside pretty good. So there are very few teams that just guard everything. So you have got to pick your poison, and we're letting these teams know you're not going to beat us by the 3. You may make a few layups, and we'll take that. But IUP hit 11 threes on us yesterday, and that still wasn't enough to beat us. So we're trying to do a better job of guarding the 3. Yes, we have to make some adjustments inside, and I thought late in the game, about midway into the 4th quarter, Lady Walker figured it out and was able to get a few more stops than she did early on. Because when you're telling your post players, hey, be ready to get a hand up on the shooter, but then the post player slips, they can't guard both. So they're doing a fantastic job, in my opinion.
Coach, at the 3-minute mark, it seemed like a lot of frustration on the team. What did you do to calm them down? That was the timeout you called. What did you do to kind of calm the team down?
Well, there's always the decision that you have to make. Are you going to continue to push the ball, or are you going to move it around and kind of stall it a little bit? We're a team that's used to going. So when we try to slow them down and get them to kind of use the clock, that's been a challenge for us, because all they know is attack. And I think, as you mentioned, some of Kiana Johnson's turnovers came from trying to push too much, too deep into the game. So we just have got to settle down, especially late in the game, and just learn clock management, how to get out of the game better. We never felt threatened that we would lose the game, but we've got to finish the game in a much cleaner fashion.
Final question, Coach. When Kiana got a 4th foul, I know she said she's done it before, but in that tight situation, did you say some words to her or just let her go?
No, I know my point guard, and I just asked her to settle down. And as you mentioned, she was saying, I got it. But when she has to understand in a game, an emotional game of this magnitude, just one wrong bump and you're out of the game. So Kiana is a risk taker. She is a young lady that plays hard, but she knows how to play with fouls. She knows how to play under control, and I trust her that we could finish that game and she wouldn't foul out.
What do you want to say to Panther Nation, because it really came out for you tonight?
It's a great day to be a Panther, baby. Every day is a fantastic day to be at Virginia Union University. And I'm just so thrilled that our young ladies are representing the school, the CIAA, Richmond, just the community very, very well. I'm so very proud of them. It's been a hard 2 days, and now we got to go back to the drawing board and act like we didn't even play either of these games because all that's going to matter is Monday night and what happens Monday night.
So what
Other
we do-
questions?
So what we do to get your team ready for Monday night?
Lots of rest, watching a little bit of film of our opponent, and really just maybe a light walkthrough, just trying to figure out how to guard our opponent. But just best strategies is all we're going to be working on. The rest is just going to be lots of rest and hydration, and try to get the win on Monday night.
Thank you, Coach.
So welcome.
Final questions?
Coach, Cliff Notes version of the conditioning you do, because you had two of your primary players play 40 minutes each last 2 nights. What's just a quick, how do you condition these young ladies to do what they do?
We start on the track, and we do about 3 weeks on the track, and it's a build up. We start with distance, and then we taper that distance down to sprints, and then when practice starts, we just do a lot of game running, a lot of shooting layups and transition threes. We do everything on the move. Our practice is just go, 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 go. Simulate game situation, and then but I recruit runners. I recruit individuals that have some stamina. That helps.
Final questions? This concludes this session of our post-game wrap-up. We would like to thank you, Coach Gilbert, for joining us, and we wish you the best of luck in the tournament.
Thank you so much.